Hey guys, what's up? GreenMachineSam back with another video, and of course we have another 2K23 roster update guide. I just want to show you guys a couple things that I did work on throughout the roster, as well as with some big names going into contract buyouts and signing with new and different teams. I wanted to show you guys a couple of things that have happened with the roster, of course. So first and foremost, you will want to head over to the Features and Options tab. Now, of course, this is a PS5 roster, so I will say that once in the very beginning. So that if you are not on PS5, I am not creating any other rosters. I don't have the version for PS4. I'm not making one on Xbox. I don't even own an Xbox, and I'm not making one for PC. I would assume PC probably has mods still out there, and people are probably relatively updating them, especially with 2K24 not moving over to the current gen systems yet. So first and foremost, head over to Create Roster. NBA Modern Current, of course, user created, and you guys are going to want to push triangle. You guys do have to be online to access this, of course. And remember, these servers will go down at the end of the year, so you do have just about 10 months to get the roster. So, of course, if you're seeing this all the way into 2025, you cannot get this roster. Sorry, just no way you can get it. First and foremost, there are different rosters. There's 3 of each, okay? I decided to do away with the other 2 rosters that I was doing, and I moved it to a 3-and-3 system. So, NBA 2K23 updated, full injuries, and no minor injuries are all the rosters with the yearly guys out. So, Morant, Ball, Levine, Williams, Livers, Drew Smith, Charles Bassey. Those guys are currently injured, and they will be injured for the full year. Guys that are expected to be back in March or April are no longer injured. If you're injured past then as well, I will go ahead and injure those guys. So if you do want some injuries, of course, this is that. And then if you want no injuries, the bottom 3 rosters are the ones you guys are looking for. So NBA 2K24 roster on 2K23, NBA 2K24 roster update, and NBA 2K24 no injury. Those are the rosters you guys would want if you guys don't want any injuries. I decided to do away with some of the minor injuries, mainly because they were just so, I wouldn't say unimportant, but not really worth the time and effort to go in. Because you guys have to remember, what I end up doing with the roster every single time I have to update it, if it's something major, or if it's multiple players, creating players, stuff like that, I go ahead and go into one of the no injury rosters, update it completely in terms of like contracts, age, players, all that fun stuff, and then I will go ahead and save the rosters, upload them, and then I will grab one of them and then turn it into the injury roster. So, of course, some players have been added. I added to the 76ers player Tre'Quavion Smith and Ricky Council. Ryan Rollins and Daniil Gallinari are on the Bucks now. The Bulls got a couple of their players, Batum, Drell, and Sango. They also got the other guy, their 18th guy that's not technically on the roster right now. The Cavs got Sharif Cooper, of course. The Clippers, Grizzlies. The Grizzlies ended up getting rid of Jacob Gillard, the two-way point guard that they had. Trent Forrest got a rest of the year contract. DeLon Wright got a contract with the Heat because Drew Smith is currently injured and will be out for the year. In real life, they can add those players because of the injuries and stuff, but in 2K, I had to move Drew Smith to the G League affiliate, so he is down there if you guys are wanting. Pook is now on the Hornets. He signed a rest of the year deal with them. The Jazz didn't get anybody. I don't think the Kings did. The Knicks technically brought back Daquan Jeffries again. Taj Gibson is still there. I just leave him on the team at this point. I did go ahead and update ages for anybody that had a February birthday. I normally do that. I normally just wait until the end of the month and update everybody. I don't think it's that real important to many people for me to be updating it every week or every day. Nobody else here on the Nuggets, the Pacers, the Nets. The Pelicans did end up having Jeremiah Robinson-Earl sign a 2-year rest of the year contract. Malcolm Hill is back on the team with a 2-way deal as well. The Pistons got a couple people. Buddy Boheim, Tozan. Jared Roden is still apparently on a 2-way deal. He is currently down with the G League team, though, but we're just going to leave him here for now. Stanley Umud, at least that's how I think you say that. The Raptors ended up not keeping Justice Winslow, so he's no longer there. David Duke got moved up to the Spurs now that Marcus Morris is officially in contract buyout negotiations. He's going to be bought out and he will go to a team. Mike Muscala has moved over to the Thunder, going back to the Thunder now. I don't think he's picked out a jersey number yet, so we're just going to leave him at 41 for now. Once he does, I will update that. But Mike Muscala back with the OKC Thunder. Nobody went to the Timberwolves, but the Mike Conley did sign a 2-year, $20.75 million deal, so he got both of those. So he's now at 30 for 45. The Blazers ended up not getting anybody, but they did sign Dupe Reith to a 3-year, rest of year contract, so he ends up getting that as well. The Warriors put Lester Quinones. I forgot how to say that type of name. Lester, though, he got put on a rest of the year deal, so he's there now. And then Justin Champagne technically did sign a 10-day, but with no 2-ways available, he's just going to be a very cheap 1-year deal for now. Of course, overalls really haven't changed, if at all. If I remember correctly, only a couple players were really introduced with new overalls or even given upgrades or decreases. But the roster's looking even better now. Now most teams, if not all teams, are under the player limit and over the player limit in terms of having those 14 guys and being under those 18 guys. So, you have a lot of options here. That's definitely for certain. There are some things that I still want to go through and change. I think I forgot to take fucking badges off one of the Bulls players. Yes, I did. I forgot to take them off 2 of the Bulls players. So I do need to go fix their overalls and their badges currently. But other than that, not a whole ton going on. The teams are very much in shape, looking good. Now, of course, like I've said before, with it being in that dead spot of after trade deadline, but before the off season, not a whole ton is going to be happening. Mainly overalls, and then if I do need to make 2-way guys or end of the rotation guys, 2-way guys, rest of the year guys, stuff like that, I will. But as of right now, nothing too major is going to happen. I do need to fix just a couple things here and there. Badges in more particular are probably something that I definitely want to look at, especially with players reaching higher overalls than they have in the past, and then stuff like that, and people reaching, lower overalls. I don't think a low overall should have more than like 3 badges, right? I don't think if you're like a 72 overall, you're not doing anything in particular that's super great. Maybe you're a sharpshooter, so you might have, dead eye or something. But other than that, you shouldn't have too many badges. I think the roster's really good. I'm not playing a whole ton of my league currently right now. I don't know. I'm just having fun, just fucking around in my career if I play 2K at all. Not like I'm playing a whole ton of 2K to begin with, but it's still a very good roster. If you guys enjoy this roster or any of the rosters that I have on my channel, I'd appreciate it if you guys do stick around and subscribe. I'll be updating 2K24 probably sometime this weekend as well, and I'm hoping to finish the Madden roster by the end of the weekend as the Combine goes on. And then when the next roster update for Madden does come out, I will go over some stuff that I plan on doing for both free agency and the draft and all that fun stuff. But more information about that will be in the Madden video. If you guys do enjoy this content or the content here on my channel, I would appreciate if you guys did stick around and subscribe and like the video down below. I'd very much appreciate it. I've seen a lot of the support. It's awesome to see the support on these videos. I know you guys enjoy them, or at least you guys enjoy the rosters made from these videos. So, like I said, there are a couple things that I do need to fix, but nothing too particular. I do have to upload 3 of the rosters. I do have to upload the injury rosters now, but other than that, everything should be in working order. And with that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.